that for recognition here because he's done so much over all these years for Belgian hockey. Thanks, Steve. And thank you. Randy Kane was our past president, and very few members of this association. Well, as some of you don't know, Randy left. Just one, he had some things, emergent things come up and just kind of left us high and dry. He was our president. He ran things pretty much on his own with Steve's help, I think, and his wife took care of the books and everything else. But so we were kind of stranded in a period of time there, and very few members, when Randy was president, very few members stepped up to help him out and help him do things. And one member here in particular has stepped up and taken on the role of organizing seminars, keeping this association running, and he's still doing a lot of work. And we wouldn't even be here with an association without Craig. So let's give Craig a big hand.
And that's since he worked his ass off since he got elected president back in July, I think it was 15. So we've put in pretty good time and effort into this organization, probably more so than anybody has ever done.
Yep. Cool. Last thing is, I'm a guy who likes to win. I like to be on a winning team, and I strive to be the best I can be. Nothing's about me. There's no I in team. Okay, so that's nobody's perfect, like I said before. We try to build the best team possible and make everybody win. That's what I like to do. All right, this association has had its share of ups and downs. We've had good reps come through. We've had bad reps come through.
Sorry to interrupt. What time you guys gonna get out of here?
I think hopefully in
You
about
guys
10
better
minutes.
out real quick, okay?
Yeah.
I need you two. The rest of you guys, I don't care.
Is John Ayers here?
No, John's gone tonight.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
I'm covering tonight, yeah. He's
Okay.
got a
Is
family issue.
oh, okay.
So we're good right now. They're getting ready to go.
We're going to be about an hour and a half.
No, we're gonna be 10 minutes. 10
Yeah,
minutes.
no, no.
Thanks, guys.
What time is the warm up starting?
5 minutes.
It says 15, so 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll move it.
Okay, I'll try to keep it short and sweet here and have room for follow-up at another next meeting. But like I say, our reputation has been here before. Our association has been in these booths before. We have some current issues that have put our reputation at stake, in my opinion only. I've heard a lot of different things come from a lot of different people. We've been, like I say, we've been here before. We can make the necessary adjustments. But we want to come, I think we need to come together as an association with a unified mission for what we want to do here. And display that. So what I want you to think about is, why are you here? What are your goals? What's our purpose? And what do we hope to achieve being a hockey official? Okay, with that being said, I want to go over this list of stuff, and you all have it. You can read it. Basically, the concerns that I've received just being here at the rink, getting phone calls from people, different associations. It sounds to me like our reputation has been damaged. So we've had repeated complaints that appear to go ignored. There appears to be some situational scheduling that shows some favoritism, is what I've been told. So I'm just passing that on. There appears to be conflicts of interest. Craig, you did a great job putting this together. Thank you.
What are the conflicts of interest that you're talking about?
They're down here. I'll get to that. We seem to have lacked, from a couple of places, it sounds like we're losing confidence in our competence in the hockey community. There seems to be a lost vision and mission. That we're not supporting USA Hockey and their missions.
Not supporting USA Hockey.
Yeah, how is that?
So we'll get into that down below.
Okay.
Like I say, the repeated complaints. I've heard complaints from minor hockey. boys and
Anybody
girls
in
teams.
particular, or?
I didn't bring any backup information, I'm just
So
going from what
you
I
don't
have.
have
Now,
any
there was-
supporting documentation?
What's that?
You don't have any supporting
I
documentation?
have it, I didn't bring
I
any.
mean,
I
everyone
have-
bitches
I have-
about refs.
Right.
Sorry?
Everyone bitches about refs, so
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that just
I mean,
what
yeah,
you're saying
that's
here?
Well, I mean, I can name off the coaches if it helps.
Oh, it's good, yeah. Well, I keep telling everybody, well, one strike means I'm never right, the
That's
other one
true.
means I'm always wrong.
I mean, I can name some officials or some of the coaches. I know all the officials on Wakaha, so if it's somebody who's there, it would be good to know because, I mean, I see those people on a daily basis and they're telling you they're having problems with us. I'm really concerned that they can't bring those problems directly to the officials.
They've gone through the channels and raised concerns, my
So-
understanding.
He's the channel.
President of Whatcom
Hmm.
has told me nobody's raised any concerns with him.
Then they're not going to him, yeah.
So they haven't gone-
So they haven't gone through the
They need to go through their avenues
Right.
that they're supposed to go through, yep. Now, like I say, I'm just hearing
Vice
these
President
complaints,
Chris Brown
so I wanna
will
help.
come directly to
Are
me.
they
Okay.
going to you, Doug, or are you going seeking them out, trying
I'm
to
not
find?
seeking anybody
find
out, Steve.
stuff?
No, I'm not seeking anybody out. I
And-
just hear it from being here at the Blazer games, or I'm here at the rink, just hearing.
I mean, is it
I get phone calls from
young-
coaches.
Young coaches or,
I mean, it's,
If it's WW, then it's obviously Larry, right?
right. So if
Or
it's,
some of
is
the
it
players.
just Larry,
Some
well,
players.
if the players are going to complain about everything,
Yeah.
That's why.
we wouldn't officiate if we did it the way the players wanted us to.
okay. Like, if we can skip over all of this other stuff, you guys can read it on your own. Why are we here is the last item on.
Thank you, I think you should address this.
No, yeah, I mean,
This is a
it's-
lot of shit thrown against the wall.
Okay, like I say, I don't have much time, obviously, so I wish we had more.
Or just start where
Or
we
we
were.
can start, all right.
Just start where you were.
So the repeated complaints ignored, minor hockey complaints from both boys and girls teams, Western complaints regarding competence in our officials. And that's like you say, that happened even when I did it. I mean, if they.
And so I'm not clear why
So in
we're
other words, these
concerned by
allegations
this.
Are unfounded then.
They're not, unfounded, Mike, I don't know.
So were you at those- So if you were at the game, or if you saw something that happened that they expressed concern to you, it would be best if you could express that same concern in the same way they expressed it to you.
Well, we had an issue a couple weeks ago with
Okay.
Justin and Mark.
Yes.
And the parents and
Yes.
also the coach.
Yes.
So that's,
So that would be one, cool.
yeah, that's one of the complaints.
And so we also had the same problem with Eastern and an F-bomb dropped near the bench.
Yeah,
That was also brought up. So those are things that we have dealt with as an association.
right.
So, I mean, are there things we haven't dealt with as an association?
Well, I think the complaint from the Western coach is he wants a higher level of caliber of referee to be done on his.
Who
Okay.
was he complaining about specifically?
Well, he comes into the dressing room all the time,
Okay.
so, and he's been complaining about it, so.
Right.
So when I've been in
So
the,
is he complaining just about one individual or about all
No,
four
no, the
officials?
thing with Justin and Mark is, it's been a couple game thing going on. What I think, what Larry's complaining about is just the inconsistency of the referee.
okay, and that's why we chose to bring a referee up from Seattle who was more than capable of refereeing at that level.
And I got an email from Choa the other day that she's going to be doing a seminar for like a little training session for them tomorrow or on Sunday.
Is it anything in particular?
It was going to work on skills, and I think they were also going to
Speaking skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about
Nice.
that, so.
That's
so-
another
Sure,
conflict
yeah.
of mine, is the
Okay.
scheduling of outside officials.
That's
We have-
horseshit. That's horseshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How-
No, it's
how-
not.
So you just stated you wanted better
You want
officials
better
on
officials,
games.
Really good officials, you're gonna take one of the top 10 female officials who's backed up by the referees in chief of Washington and Oregon and the Pacific District, who Dave Labuda would say, I'll put her on any game, anywhere.
Okay.
She's an A-pool international
But we
referee.
have officials in our association who have been sidelined.
No, I brought this up with Steve.
Yeah, he
When I
brought up
found-
with me,
when I found,
Basically a squishy match at me.
yeah, well, you deserved it, Steve.
Oh, I didn't
because-
deserve it.
Yes,
You
you
don't
do.
know.
You know what,
Nobody
Steve?
deserves it. Nobody
Let
deserves it.
me just say this. You were way out of line and so was Craig. And it was just like last year, when we put the two girls out there with Troy, and I brought that up a couple days earlier, and you guys did nothing about it. And it's the same thing again, you bring Bree up, when you have two officials, you have Mark and Anton, that are more than capable of being on the ice through the game. Now, are you telling me that because you didn't schedule them, that they're not at that level? Because that's what I want to hear.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah, you tell me.
I'm telling you, every official that we've got here that's worked college games
Mhm.
has also worked for minor hockey. Mark has not done minor hockey.
So is Bree done minor hockey for Washington County?
No, but she's done minor
She's done
hockey,
very
you
well.
know.
Doesn't matter, that Mark and Anton are members of this
That's where I
association.
screwed up. I should have maybe had Anton do that game.
Or Mark.
Or Mark.
Okay.
Why not?
Why-
And then
why do you got something against
That's the
Mark?
bias part.
This
Steve.
is
That's
very
the bias
biased.
part.
Okay,
If
all
we
right.
have a member of our own association available that's not being assigned on a game that he's capable of doing.
Well, I'll tell you honestly, we, as officials that have worked the whole year, were polled on who we thought was ready. And we gave our opinion, and Dave was chosen to work.
I'm not.
How are you pooling?
I was asked by what, and other officials that work college games were asked who we thought we should bring in.
Yeah, I wanna say that, you've been here 1 year, and I've been here a long time, I never get any advice from anybody in this association.
You never given advice or?
No, I never get.
So you don't give advice to,
I
so
give
you don't
advice.
give advice. You give advice.
I give advice.
You give advice to Terry, and I've never worked a men's league game that was given by anybody, by Terry. So the conflict of interest resides within your own household.
No, let me tell you that,
Yeah.
Mark Collins told Terry that you're not to ref any men's.
I'm
games,
not to
because
ref-
you're not qualified to do men's games.
I'm not qualified
No,
to do
you're
it.
not, you're not.
So maybe you should tell me why I'm not qualified.
Your skating ability, breaking up a fight, you're a young lady, and so we
Are
had
you
this episode.
serious?
Yeah, we had this episode last year, didn't we? When we had Aiden and Sarah on the ice, and a shit show broke out. And if
So
there
just
was-
keep
and if
digging
there
your
was a
hole.
fight-
Keep digging your
So,
hole.
I'm not digging a hole.
Yeah, you are.
What hole am I digging?
That's fine, so I
just
will, I will
just wanna
talk
say this
with
right
Mark.
now. First of all, Anton and Sarah are the most improved referees in this association.
Yes, and we're all the same
So,
year, and you
that's
know
right.
how many more games they have worked
Hey,
than
you know
I
what?
have?
This is not a pissy match, we're an association
Are
here.
you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure.
I don't think you are.
But the topic I just brought up
Mhm.
was Steve not scheduling Mark or Anton.
Right.
And bringing up Bree. Totally wrong.
So we shouldn't put the best officials on the games we have. So I should be able to do men's league, even though Mark Collins has said not to schedule me.
You're not to that level. Let me tell you this right now, you are not.
I am not to that level.
Okay, that's fine, that's my opinion.
That is your opinion.
Yeah, and that's Mark Collins, who runs the league. So go talk to Mark Collins.
I will,
Have your
because
president.
I'm really impressed that Mark gets to decide who gets to be on what games.
Yeah, it's his league.
Yeah, I think it's his-
He doesn't
It's his-
assign the
his
games.
league. And don't you wanna put the, this is the policy.
Yeah, we
that
want to
have
put
right
the
now.
most qualified officials
That's right.
on the games we
And you
have.
had two right there to do Western games, and you guys, so basically you're telling them that they're not good enough to do college hockey.
Well-
That was the message that you sent out
The
clearly.
message that was sent out,
Not you, sorry, Steve and
and
Craig.
yeah, the message that was sent out is we found the best official that we thought we could for that game. She came out here, you guys could have asked her questions, she is a trainer for USA Hockey.
Why
But-
did you guys even do that? Like, I've been here for about 3 years, and we've always had college games. That was the first time we've ever had an official from a different association come up here. And this is the year that we have the most officials, eight adult officials.
And now we have 8 altogether. We got Dave is new here, Justin's here, Mark's come back, Doug, he's not.
And where does it
he's not
say
here.
in your rules that you have to ref minor hockey?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
College hockey has nothing to do. It was never even a USA Hockey sanctioned sport.
Yes, it is.
It was never. I ref UW games around 8 years ago.
ACHA is
I'm not talking to you. I ref UW games around 8 years ago. Do you remember that? Do you even remember I've been in this association for probably 12, 13 years?
Yeah.
And took some time off, yeah?
Enjoy it.
So you're just making up rules on your own and just going off?
Again, let's not,
Yeah.
We don't want
And then
you
you're
know
gonna
what,
call
you
somebody
guys-
back on the phone?
Hey, listen,
I
listen.
understand,
Why would he
hey,
call you back from
everybody's
that?
made mistakes, everybody has, shit happen,
I heard the
we
message.
all
Yeah,
stink.
you frickin' better heard the message.
You accused me of theft. You're accusing
Yeah.
him of theft. You see.
Oh, wait, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We're stealing all the
Yep.
money from the association.
Prove it.
This is gonna be in the minutes.
You show me
Right here.
exactly where the money is. What you're sending people to camps without getting approved by the board to send people to camps? And spending our money?
What? What
What
camps?
camps?
So we,
Yeah, tell them what camps you send people to and spending money.
What can't?
yeah, no, we'd like to know. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
you didn't send Troy over and have him go to a hockey camp and pay for that?
No.
No?
No,
You didn't pay for any of that?
No. Where
So,
did you hear that?
What about all, oh,
And, I think I heard that maybe.
Anyways, we're off the subject here. Let's get back. This thing is, we are a small referee association. We all need to work together as a team. And when you bring in an official from Seattle, what message are you sending to our members association? That's when I blew up at Steve on the phone and told him that was unacceptable to have somebody like Bree come up. Yeah, she's a good referee. That's not the question here. If we had no other referees in the association to cover, I'd say that's great, bring her up. But you had two more than capable.
The world is bigger than Bellingham.
That's not the point, Craig.
Now,
It's
hold
like
on.
you,
No, it
it's
is
like
the
you
point. It
and
is
your
the
wife
point.
and your
Because
son
here's the
refereeing your
thing.
son's game.
Here's the thing.
That's another conflict of interest.
have you seen my
Justin
kid
and
play
Troy.
hockey?
We worked the
You
Western
guys have
games.
been out doing that, that's a
and
totally
Larry-
conflict.
Have you
of interest.
seen me
So we
refereeing
bring
my
up
kids
another
hockey?
official from outside,
I'm
and
just
now
saying that
you're
that's just a
complaining
conflict
about
of
it.
interest.
How is
Yeah,
that a
I am
conflict?
complaining.
Okay?
I
Our
am
top four
complaining.
officials are
Because you know
top four
what?
officials.
The reputation
Larry
of this
complains about.
association, after Randy has left, has gone downhill in the
You
hockey
weren't
community.
saying that 6 months ago. You were
No,
saying
I'm-
I've done great things to help out.
No,
hockey.
you have. I'm not
So which
talking.
is it?
I'm not talking about the off-ice stuff, Craig. I think you've done a great job with the association, the off-ice stuff. It's the on-ice stuff that has become a problem. And we had complaints in minor hockey last year. The midget AAA coach didn't want you on the ice as a referee. OK's alignment. Shane didn't know you.
No. They came up from Everett?
Sean, yeah,
No.
he didn't know you.
He didn't even know me.
Well,
And I'm gonna tell you right
multiple
now,
complaints
I
he
didn't
sent
have
to
a great
Steve.
game. I did not have a good game. It's a
Okay.
learning experience for me.
Yeah,
I didn't have a good game.
but.
But what? What?
It was
I'm not
consistent.
allowed to have a learning
No,
experience?
that's not what I'm saying. This is getting back to what I was yelling at Steve about. It's putting people on the ice that are capable of doing the levels of game. So
So it would
example,
have only been you and Sarah doing that in a two official system.
what's that?
It wouldn't have been me there.
For the
No,
games.
there's other referees,
There was
Craig.
nobody else available that day. You don't even know what happened that night.
What are you talking
I
about?
have to
The
run.
same game you're talking
I
about.
apologize, I have to run. I'd like to table this for the next meeting, or
The major
actually,
AAA.
let's not table it for the next meeting. If you have any comments about the
So
paper.
that-
Wait, you don't get to close the meeting,
I
Dougie.
can't stay. I have
Well,
to
that's
go.
great.
You're
I'm
welcome
going
to
to
go.
go.
You're welcome to go. Thank you for bringing your concerns. Thank you.
I wanted to.
Anyways, what I was trying to get at here, the reason I blew up at Steve on the phone, it wasn't being disrespectful to Steve. It was the whole thing of we had two associated members that were more than capable of doing the game, and you send a clear message out that they're not capable of doing the game.
No,
And
I
I've
sent
read the
clear
law with
message
that,
out
John.
I'm able to find an official better than us to work the game. That's what I said.
No, you've got Dave and Justin and Anton and Mark and myself and Troy and yourself.
I found an official better than us to come work the game.
And I don't understand why we don't see the
Everybody in this
value to better officials showing up and
Are
working
you
with
afraid
us.
to work with better officials
No,
than us?
no, I have no
Then
problem
why
with it.
didn't you
Well,
want to
then-
work with Bree?
You
I
clearly
didn't
have
work
a
with
problem with it.
I didn't have a problem with it. I had a problem, the issue is that you have your own association members here. She doesn't do minor hockey league games, so why are you cutting him out just because he doesn't do minor hockey league games?
Probably why. What does he give?
Where does it say, what do you mean he's giving? He's an
talking
association
about
member.
giving back.
What have you given to the hockey community?
Oh my God,
Are
you've
you
been,
fucking kidding me right now?
You are a level one
I've been fucking
official.
doing hockey way before you, motherfucker.
Hey,
That's
And
it.
you,
Stop it.
I didn't say anything to you until you freaking wouldn't answer my call. I sent 3 different calls to you. After I talked to you, and you would return 1 call. What do you expect?
this is where it's wrong, Craig.
You don't know, you didn't get that until you
You
ignored my
You
call.
need to be the leader of this association, and Steve needs to follow the guidelines of being a scheduler and doing it fairly. So like this
He is
weekend,
following the guidelines.
okay, I got no games this weekend. No games.
I don't know why.
You got, you know why? Because I called and your phone thing was busy and then I called your
Yeah,
wife.
the games were already assigned.
They weren't assigned when, they were
They
signed.
were,
Listen to
they
me.
were already signed, Steve, that she
Not-
told the bullshit story that you gave her, because she caught you in your own lie.
I don't lie.
Whatever, Steve, it's in,
And-
this is a
and for
collusion,
instance-
and once
And
again.
for instance, I called her, right after I called your phone.
How many
your phone
games
I
does
was-
Willie
I
have
wasn't
this
even
season?
around, Steve, I was flying, so, you know, it's. here's
I
the
was what I
thing.
figured, so I called your wife right
Yeah.
after I got your email.
And that's right.
And the
It's
game
bullshit,
had not been
Steve.
assigned and she did not answer.
Yeah, she looked up on the computer and you had already signed the
They
game.
had not already been assigned games.
Well, yes, they were, Steve. You're full of shit.
Why would
I'm
he
telling you
lie?
right now.
He always gives you like all the games. I've had weeks upon weeks
That's
upon
my
weeks.
problem.
I haven't had games
That's what
week
I'm
upon
saying.
week.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
We
you
are-
not
we are
having
small-
games 1 week.
I don't care.
All of it, no, clearly you do. You just brought it out.
I don't care, because what's really important, that the people that need the money, and this is the thing, is that the people that need the money in this association are the college kids. And Randy, when he set this association up, was never to be a job. This was
It's
never
not
to
a
be-
job. So then why are you bothered? You're not working this weekend. What is the reason?
I'm setting the example. I'm just
No,
saying.
no. So you
know,
can't have it both ways. Either it's okay that it's not a job, or no, I have to have games every week.
No, I'm just saying, what I'm talking about is what's fair. That these 2 guys didn't get assigned any Western games, the scheduling
They
is
did.
inconsistent.
He did get assigned Western games.
He did. One.
2
He
games.
did 1 weekend, and that was it.
And Sarah's been with this association just as long, and she's never had a Western game because we haven't been developing her as much as we've been developing Anton. So we could talk about that.
Yeah, we can. But I work with both of them, and they've done a great job this year. They've improved a lot, they're doing great.
Right.
So, but that's not the question here. The question was bringing Bree up, which is what I yelled at Steve on the phone about. We already have 2
Bringing
members.
Bria turns into everything else. The issue is just bringing.
No, there was
Bria up.
issues last year, Craig, also.
Nobody brought up any issues to me.
Having the 2 girls for a midget game with Troy as the referee. I brought that up. You guys did nothing about it until the 11th hour when we're in that dressing room and the teams are waiting to get on the ice and we finally make a decision.
But Sarah
Right.
already had done those games too during the course of the season.
I had done those exact 2 teams.
But-
So why is that a problem?
And after this, it was a bantam game and not a midget game. and you could-
Well, whatever. I mean, the thing, what I'm saying is that it was, you had, what's her name? Ashley.
Yeah,
who
she
a
was a
brand
first
new-
year.
Who was a brand new
Yeah.
referee.
So it makes sense to have maybe have taken her off of that, but why would you take Sarah off of that?
Well-
On top of the fact, Ashley has been doing checking hockey, she's reffing checking hockey now down in Showa
Yeah.
because she went through a clinic.
Right.
Apparently she's doing swimmingly.
Yeah.
And so,
That-
could have been
that-
completely
what-
unfounded.
I'm not questioning her.
No, so you're questioning her ability. You didn't give her a chance to work a game just because she was female.
No. it's got
No,
nothing-
okay, right.
got
So
nothing
it's
to do
nothing
with-
to do with that.
It's got
And it's
nothing
nothing
to
to
do
do
with
with
that.
me not being out there at
No,
Minsley.
You don't even want
Because
to.
I'm incapable of reffing men.
You are.
Right.
You are capable of doing a men's league game right now. You're not at that level. Like
I
when
did
started,
2
I
level
wasn't
3
doing
playoffs
West- when I-
games.
When I started, I wasn't doing Western games and doing midget triple.
Did I say I
and doing all
should
that.
be doing Western games? I never
No, but
suggested
don't
that.
throw that on the table.
I feel I escaped just as well as those
Oh my
those
God.
Div
You know what?
3
I
kids.
don't even want to go there. Just for you.
Okay, well that's
forget it.
fine.
That's not the question. The question is why Bree was brought up and not having our own association members do the game. That, you know what, I'm not here for a pissing match, I'm just saying, as a member of
I'm
this
afraid you are
association-
here for a pissing match because that's what you've turned it
No,
into.
You're making it into. I'm just telling you, we've got 2 association members that never got assigned to the game, and I brought it with Steve, and nothing was done. He had a week to make the correction and did nothing about it.
I
You
don't
did-
think a correction was needed.
There was no
I think
correction
bringing up an
necessary.
official who works UW on occasion, knows the team, so can bring that knowledge up here for a game is great.
I totally disagree.
I think
with
working
Then you
with
don't
one
know
of the
how to
top
develop an
officials
official.
in the Pacific District was an amazing thing.
I've been officiating longer than you even
So-
thought about hockey.
Great.
So
Yeah,
don't
and that's
go
great.
there.
So how do we develop officials?
Slowly, like when I started
So
slowly.
15 years later, you should be reffing college
No.
level? So Anton shouldn't be reffing college level? You
No.
need 8 years under your belt? How
No,
long?
it's not a time question.
Everybody develops at different rates.
Okay,
It's like flying an airplane. You don't just throw a pilot, you just throw somebody off the street in a 777 and go fly the airplane around the patch. You start with a little airplane and you do baby steps working up. It's teamwork, and we're a small little association. The concern
well, a
I
lot of
have-
the things you've done in the past haven't looked like teamwork. Calling up the assigner and yelling at him,
Yeah.
and screaming at him is
That's
not
right.
teamwork. And I don't care,
Yeah.
that's only supporting one person.
Or is
No, it's not.
Or is
It's
pulling
supporting-
shit out of your ass and start accusing people of embezzling money.
Right,
I didn't say, where did I
right,
say?
because
Where did I say somebody's embezzling money?
Yeah,
I've never accused
a
that.
little birds never talk to Doug.
I told.
Doug
I-
just
I
pulled
told
that out of
Greg-
his ass.
That's
So
not from me, I'm
just real quick, going back to the whole Western game thing, because that's like the source and we wanna get that over with. Just from my perspective, because, you know, I wasn't in the game, I just like, I don't really understand why we need to do that, because, for example, you got talking about qualification stuff. Last year is when I was, and I'm really like honestly blessed and very thankful that you guys gave me the opportunity to do those games, to develop and keep developing. As for me being qualified, I've been checked by these kids for my freshman year, so I've played that level of hockey. I have that skating ability and stuff. So I'm pretty sure I was qualified to line the games after lining a ton of like minor hockey games. So, but I just don't understand, like last year, I've gotten quite a few like UW hockey games, right? Or not UW, but like hockey, college level hockey games. But then this season, and I understand there's more officials and more skill coming in, but I don't like, there's not that much development as well for younger officials like myself and Sarah there. I just don't understand why there was like an actual need to bring in officials from another association.
Yeah,
A game that like
that's
we
my
always
point.
have.
That's
I
all I'm
understand
trying to-
UW is another, like, the team here has taken this level up, like a step up to the level of like Pac-8, so there's more skilled teams and stuff. But I don't really understand why like there's a necessity to bring in a high-level referee to do the games that, you know, we could have just bumped up one of our officials that was lining and then put me as a linesman just to get more development and stuff.
Well,
That's excellently well put, and it's much more of a mature way to put it.
Yeah, and that's what I put that across them until you
Sounds
don't
like you called him
listen.
and yelled at him.
What's that?
Sounds like you called him and yelled at him.
Why, at the end I did when he wasn't listening, but when I first brought it up.
That's the
and
best
then the
way to
next-
fix a referee,
But then
yell at him.
bringing in, I don't know Doug, but why is he here?
That's,
That's a very good question.
Because he's saying we and us, and he's not a referee anymore.
Not a referee.
I didn't know he was a referee.
I mean, this takes a lot of balls to walk into a room of a group
Well,
of
he's
people that he's not a member of.
He's still a member and he's still part of the
Is
USA.
he USA Hockey certified?
No.
No.
No, but he's a member.
How can you be a member
As a
if you're not
player?
certified?
He's a you can be a referee, non-affiliate, non-skating referee. Can't you, Craig?
I think they might have got rid of the non-skating referee.
Well, he said he signed up, so.
I
But
just-
you know, Doug's passionate about the game and he wants what's best for the association, just
Yeah.
like I do. I mean, you know, for me, I mean, I've known Steve a long time. Steve mentored me, Randy mentored me. I've had lots of good mentors over the years, bringing me up to the level where I am in today. And so, and we have a great little association. We have a lot of good little, this is why I'm bringing this up. Because I feel two of our members,
This is absurd.
well, I don't know.
This is fucking absurd.
Well, I don't know where Doug is going
It
with
was
this,
really special to receive
So-
it over Thanksgiving, too.
you know.
My main complaint on this thing right here,
Yeah.
I hate generalities.
Right.
You got to
Yeah,
be specific.
This is
Right.
I wanna know which game, what officials, what your complaint is,
Yeah.
right? If
Here's-
whoever's complaining,
Yeah,
they have no credibility,
right.
right? If they have no credibility, I'll chew them up one side down the other and let them know they, right?
Right.
But we just can't have a bunch of generalities talking about different officials. I
This is
mean,
just trying to
this
undermine.
doesn't mean anything to me.
It's not me, I'm not,
That's-
let's get back to the one topic I was talking about, is assigning the games for Western games and not using our own officials.
Is this the way to go about bitching about it?
No, I don't think that has anything to do with Western.
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's right, number.
It seems awfully
Why
related to
you
me.
Number
looking at me?
two.
I didn't
No,
make
this was about the
It seems
complaints
like
of
you brought
everything.
it.
Oh, right.
I don't think this was
Did you bring
about
him?
outside
No,
officials.
Doug's been a member
Yeah.
here for.
Okay, Western.
Even that's-
This is just all complaints about whether it's youth hockey, adult league hockey, or
Every
Western
coach
hockey.
bitches about
It
referees.
doesn't mean anything. I don't know what the situation is.
I like it when they bitch to me in my face when I was a referee.
Yeah, well, that's the best way to
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
good.
Yeah.
I got that a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, Steve, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to you about yelling at you on the phone, but we had this episode last year, nothing got done about it, and I brought up the concern about, and you had a week.
Look,
You guys both had a week to do
Alright,
something
last
about it.
year with that issue,
A lot.
That's a different
it
issue.
wasn't any
No,
yelling
it's-
and screaming going on there, it was very cordial conversation, and at the last
No,
second, yeah.
there was a little bit of.
Not for me there wasn't, there might have been from
No, there
you.
was a little bit of heated discussion from
No.
both of us. But it wasn't, it was professional.
It was professional, not like what you just pulled this last time.
What, you mean on the phone? Yeah, well, I was upset.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and a week later, nothing got done about it, so what am I supposed to do about it?
If I remember correctly, you had left me a message because you were flying out or something and mentioning that issue. Never talked to me in person, I left a
Well, I
message on the
talked to
phone.
Craig about it.
And then you called me, when you
Yeah,
got
I got
off
that.
your
Well, I
flight.
talked to Craig in the morning.
So anyway, I move that, we, end this meeting. It's gotten very contentious.
Sarah
I
has a
just had
question.
a quick clarifying question about everyone was, talking about everything in the grade. My question was she brought in just sort of by an opportunity that she was just happened to be able free and we were like, hey, or have we been actively, searching her out, asking repeatedly? Because I feel like if it was just a coincidental opportunity that she was able to come, like the complaints are still valid, but that ends up sort of being, I feel like, more of a communication issue with people being like, hey, we have this opportunity, should we bring it up? Versus, if we were actively searching out, that's a different type of issue for,
For the last 4 years,
Mhm.
whenever we couldn't get at least 3 officials or 4 these last 2 years for a game. So this year Justin came in and has been able to escape with us quite well. We used Anton quite a lot, but whenever it wasn't Willie, me, Troy, and this year Justin to work, and I think last year we used Anton more.
And also, that one weekend when I said I would have been down in Seattle, Greg actually also asked me if I could do that game. That was
Yeah.
questionable if we can do it or not. Unfortunately, I had like family matters I had to attend to, so there's no way. But I was asked to do it, so thank you for that.
Steve has always said, do you think we can get another official from Seattle? And every time one of us upper level have not been available, I called down to Mike Ellis in Seattle and I said, hey, you got 1, 2 officials? I'll give you $40 for gas, come up, whatever. And he sent somebody. One time, 3 years ago, Mike Ellis stayed for a game. Okay?
Yeah, I remember that.
And this time, first time since then, an official said, hey, I can do it. Great.
Okay,
So
that's
it's been
fine.
a standard operating procedure if one of our top officials has not been available, that we try to get somebody from Seattle.
Okay, that's not the problem. The problem is you have association members here that were able to do the game. And we're, so that's, am I missing something here? What is the signal that you're sending out to your referee association members that you're not using them for
The
tonight's game?
signal is, get better. The signal is, hey, we will use you when we can't find somebody better because I've been in those shoes before. There were 4 years here before I got to work in Western games, because there were better officials than me, right? Better officials than me.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
Did
all
I
part of
turn
the
around and
metric.
whine and complain just because I wasn't getting games, even though 10 years ago I was a college official?
No, but we
in
didn't
G.
bring referees from Seattle to replace you,
You didn't have to.
you know? No, that's what I'm saying,
Okay.
that's my whole point, so, I
But-
mean, so next Western Games, Justin and I don't reference.
Depends
I
upon.
think we're
who's
trying to put the
available.
best
And
officials we can on the ice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So,
when I came from Colorado, we had, until the college ran out of money to bring in out-of-town officials, they brought in, our crew was a mixture of in-town and out-of-town all the time, because there was a mix of faces, and there was,
Yeah.
and
Wasn't
you were
always the
bringing,
same
I
people.
referee with the Colorado referee in chief once, they brought in people
well, that's
that
what we
are
do for
very,
Blazers.
very high
Blazers
level.
are a rotation.
So
that's
honestly,
the goal.
it's easy for me to
It's
say, because
fine
I got to
about
referee that
that's
game
the
with
way-
Bree, it's easy for me to say, and I understand your concern.
No, I understand.
But for me, that's probably the highest level referee I will ever step on the ice in my lifetime. And that was a privilege, and that was it was good to work with her,
Oh, yeah.
and it was good, I learned.
Yeah, you and I were right.
I learned a lot about ice presence, I learned that a 5'9" girl can referee a college hockey game.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. That's not the point I'm making. She's a
But
good referee.
that's the point
But that
behind
is the
it.
point,
That
is that
is
you-
the reason why she was brought in.
No, if Mark and Anton weren't around, then I'd say that's totally different. And Dave was busy, and everybody else is occupied out of the association, then I say that's great, bring in another.
But the point
official.
I'm trying to make is it was an opportunity for 3 of our regular college, the crew that we normally do those games with, to learn from someone higher.
Yeah.
Because everyone can learn. So
Oh, yeah, that's the whole thing about the game is no different than flying an airplane.
like I
It's all
said,
about learning.
it's easy for me to say
No.
because I got to work that game, but that was a privilege and a learning experience for me.
And I enjoyed it too. I just felt bad for 2 members of our association not being on the
And
ice.
yeah, there's
So-
other weekends, but I thought, I'm used to, from where I came from, I'm used to town refs coming in to work college games.
Just going back to the Western thing, I want to sort of step back a little bit. If I was the coach of Western, I wouldn't want to see the same 3 or 4 people refereeing the hockey game. I don't know how many people within this organization is qualified to be the referee, but it should be at least 5 or 6 so that there's different people, right? Because what happens is if you always have the same referee, then that coach and the referees are going to start to butt heads and different things are going to happen.
Right.
So I don't know if there is a pool or not. But as far as linesmen, I think there's a lot of people in this organization that can be one of the 2 linesmen,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But going outside, only if you really have to. Otherwise, if you can find somebody and it's rotating around a little bit, you should try to stay within.
Well, that's
The
that was
organization.
my whole point.
Right.
I
Fair
phoned Craig Sunday morning on my way up, and I phoned Steve,
Yeah.
didn't get a hold of him, and that was my whole concern. And I
Yeah.
talked cordial with Craig, I said, Craig, I do not think that this is a good idea, bringing in Bree when you have other officials in the association. And then when I talked to Steve, the first comment I get out of Steve, well, Mark doesn't do minor hockey league games, he doesn't deserve to do college games, and I go, what is that written in our bylaws that say because you don't do minor hockey league games that you can't do a Western game?
Well, I think you
know.
should have to work the $15 games that pay $15 to get the.
That's you and I, but he's got a full-time job, and if he has to work weekends or whatever, he has a different job than, and there's times where I have to go away on weekends, so I'm not around, so,
And
you know.
I'll stop you right there. In the past, I couldn't do games because of my job. I lived in Anacortes. But this year, I think I did ask you, Steve, was there any other camps? I said my schedule changed. I did the week, and then the very next week, I was out of town. I couldn't do the camp you guys had, so I wasn't able to do it. So I asked you, was there any other way? 'Cause I wouldn't mind doing minor league hockey. Did I not say those words to you?
You probably did.
Yeah.
And I probably said that I didn't know where they were.
Right, you said all the camps were done. So prior to this year, I could not do minor league hockey either. Because coming from Anacortes to ref 1 game on a weekend when I only had Saturdays off,
Oh, yeah.
it was just restricted. This year, my schedule's a little more flexible. I have my daughter. I can pop over. I live 5 minutes from the rink. It's not a big deal. So, and I offered that up, and I said, hey, there's nothing, and unfortunately, he said you can't do it unless you take the Canadian class. And I was even willing to go to Canada to do that. So I just don't agree
But
with,
didn't he tell you to call me?
Yeah, I did do
Because
that.
I could have told you exactly what you could have done if you came to get the information.
I don't remember.
Given you a list of clinics, some of the closest ones.
Well, if you knew that, you should have called me then.
If you
It
wanted,
sounds like you
you
knew.
called me.
Okay.
Why isn't like Mark getting into the games? Is there certification reason or qualification
What's
reason?
that?
Minor hockey games.
You gotta have
Canadian.
Canadian
Canadian
certified.
to the college.
Gotcha.
Do exhibition games that are USA Hockey.
Gotcha.
Which
Anyways,
is too bad,
so-
because we've been fighting that for years, trying to get that, out of the way.
Yeah,
It hasn't
absolutely.
happened.
He here with the Pacific Coast is the only place along the border where we have to put up with this crap. Even back in Spokane, Steve Stevens broke him with that.
Anyways, I gotta go, you guys, but I mean, my concern as a long-term member of this association is I was just caring about our own people first, which is Mark and Anton and the rest of you guys, and I ain't taking any personal sides or anything. My concern was I talked to Craig, and then I talked to Steve, and then I blew up at Steve when I came back from my trip, and nothing had been done, and so that, I just said, well, that just goes to show, sending a message out to our association. These two guys are not good enough to do the games when they are good enough. I don't care about the breathe thing, like, that's, like you said, that's the point I'm trying to make, is that they're more than qualified to do these games. And so that's the part that I was just feeling as a member of this, which, and so, and with Sarah and Anton, Vincent, they've come a long ways, and yourself as a.
But I'm not good enough to ref men's league, so
No, you're
it
not.
doesn't really matter.
No, you're not.
I
Not
think-
from me, I'm not
Bottom line,
saying,
it's
it's
not
not
your
me.
opinion, just talk to
That's-
Mark Collins, and that's
Yeah,
what we
I
do.
will.
That's Mark Collins,
You shouldn't be
Calling
talking
the
to him
schedule.
about that.
Yeah.
It's
And
just
Mike's-
nothing to do with.
I don't know. My guess is probably the skating ability versus the knowledge and the ability to officiate, right?
Yeah,
My
well,
guess is it's the skating ability.
Mark Collins has
I
told
don't-
my wife,
Yeah.
that she's not to do any of the men's.
And so I was scheduled for a Div 3 and a Div 4 game at the beginning of the year and haven't gotten anything
Well,
since.
obviously, I
I've
don't-
just given up trying to fight the battle.
Okay, so yeah, anyways, that's not me, I'm telling you, that's not me, I'm not the scheduler, I sleep with her, but I'm not the scheduler, right? So,
Six
but,
words.
but that comes a direction from not her. that comes from
All right, I'll
Collins.
talk to Mark
And
then.
so that's up to Craig.
I
you know?
understand your concern, and I do appreciate that, you want to
Yeah.
develop officials from within.
Yeah, and
I
I,
do appreciate that.
yeah,
Okay,
And
I take that into consideration.
I mean, I feel, I
Now,
would be
going to
hurt.
what Dave said,
Yeah.
we should have 5 or 6 people who are capable of reffing at the college level.
Right, and
We've
we've
got
got,
4.
we have 7. We have,
We've got 7 capable.
there's 5 right here,
We've
we've
got
6.
4 people that can wear the armbands that we're confident can wear the armbands for sure.
Referee versus
Okay.
linesman.
Yeah,
Referee,
okay, well,
Now, here's the thing.
the-
One was missing one name,
Troy,
okay?
yeah,
Now, one of us would have got doubles, but I was able to find somebody else who was able to ref. Just shake it up, teach, come up, show us. As is common practice for the last 3 years. Whenever one of our top officials hasn't been here, call up and ask. For this particular game, I wouldn't have taken just any official they sent. Or I would have put them on the lines, but I probably wouldn't have because Anton could work the lines as well as anybody they would send up. But they were able to send me a good ref. So I took the good ref.
well.
That's all there was to it.
Can I just ask who were the 2 referees? I guess Justin and Bree were the 2 referees. Who were the 2 linesmen in this particular
No.
game?
Willie and I were lying.
Craig
Yeah,
and Bree
Craig
were the
and Bree
refs,
were the
and
refs.
Justin
Okay.
and I were the linesmen.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the next night,
Willie and I were refs.
you guys were the refs.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that one of these guys probably could have lines if
Yeah.
you wanted her to ref and balance it out amongst the other
Yeah.
3. I'm just saying that you gotta be fair to within the association, but also within the association, there's different skill levels, whether it's skating ability, knowledge of the game, whatever. We're not all the same. So somebody needs to try to come up with a pecking order
I gotta go.
and then try to
Sorry.
get appropriate games for different people.
Anyways, I just,
To
that
develop.
that was my concern as a member of the association, and I do appreciate everything that Craig has done and that Steve has done. My concern was our own members of the association, I was standing up for both Mark and Anton on this issue, and so, Steve, I didn't do it disrespectful. You know me, I'm an Irish Scottish, I get the blood circulating, and I say things sometimes. It just comes from my heart, but it's not personal attack. The personal attack was these guys weren't getting represented, and I talked to Craig Sunday morning, and it's the same thing as what happened. Anyways, I don't wanna go over it, we've gone over it a whole bunch of times. I love you guys, we have a great little group of referees in this association. We need to work together as a team, and we need to get along with everybody, and I think we do. I've never had any issues on the ice with any of the people on the ice that I referee with. We all have a good time, right? I mean, that's what it's all about, right? So, and I think that's not what I'm mad about. I'm mad about that we let down our own members in our association. Bree's a great referee. That's not the question here. The question is bringing her up was the question. So, and it's got nothing to do with women, because I love refereeing with you and Sarah and Ashley last year. So,
It's just, I don't understand this.
well, that's a Doug thing. I mean, that's
Why is he
you know,
here?
Well, he's been repping since he was a little kid.
He's
So,
retired.
But he's still, I mean, he had the
But he's-
gall to call a meeting, on his own.
well,
And he's not,
You know Doug.
he's not even,
You know Doug.
I know Doug,
Yeah.
but that is way above.
well, but he's still a member. So I think he's still a USA Hockey official member. So,
He wasn't last year.
you know,
Nope.
yeah, but he is this year. He did the clinic in Bremerton. So,
He did?
yeah.
Oh.
He's
That's
done the
news.
clinic in Bremerton, and he's all signed up. That's what he told me anyways. So, I mean, you can go online and watch, right?
You do, isn't it?
I gotta go set the nets. Anyways, you guys, I
Alright.
don't wanna just hand it off and leave, but
Have a good one.
thanks a lot for,
Good luck.
Thank you.
anyways, have fun this weekend.
Uh,
Okay.
Alright.
that's not.
Any other thoughts?
Anything for the
This is my first meeting I've been at. I'm probably the newest official here.
Well, they usually are nothing like this.
That's not usually this interesting.
They're usually nothing like this.
Yeah, there's
Some
usually
people like the
weird.
last half.
Yeah,
They're all like the first half,
Yeah.
and then we just kind of, we're done.
yeah,
So, yeah.
okay,
But somebody was upset about something and.
yeah.
So I just wanted to say that the whole idea with the tests and study sessions for the college games, that's a really good idea. Because I can look into NCAA rules and stuff like that, but I think that if we all sit down and I have officials that are better than me, obviously,
Chat
and
about
have
it.
the skills and everything, sit down in a study session, that's super beneficial.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
And
I think all
have you-
ACHA is super, I guess, not totally well organized. That'd be a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had that test before, and the last 3 years, and it was the same test every year with the answers on it. And we sat there and looked at them, and then circled the correct answers that were already marked, and mailed it to the ACHA ref and chief in Colorado, and that was our certification.
I'm not as much talking about the assessment itself.
Right.
the fact
But
that
even
you
the
sit
study
down-
group.
Just sit down and talk about
it. Yeah.
Yeah, rather than 5 minutes before the
The only
game.
opportunity, exactly, the only
Well,
opportunity.
maybe I can get somebody to get the test ahead of us.
I didn't do too bad, did I, with just a 5 or 10 minute training?
Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, it's hockey in the end, but there's no slight little differences.
But I mean, I think that's a really good idea, because
So
that way
have-
we all learn.
Yeah. Just out of my knowledge, have you refereed Western games or just lines?
With the bands, no, just lines.
Just lines, okay.
You'll be here February 7th, obviously, right?
Yeah, it should be good.
That's the last Western.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an Eastern game.
But okay, regarding that stuff, just close it off. Steve, you said that it was an accident or whatever, so I totally understand that if that's the case, like that you didn't call me up or something like that, that's totally fine. As far as that is concerned, I just want you to know.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so you want to adjourn?
Probably a good idea.
Anybody want to make a motion to adjourn?
Sure, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
All right, so
All in
Anton,
favor?
As in-
everybody seconded it and then it.
Nobody's opposed.
So for next time, we need to go to Sports West or?
I think we need to go
Location will be.
Okay.
Let's go around each other.